Hi, my name is Cynthia Jeter, and I've been coming to Grand Parkway for the last 5 years. I grew up in church, and I grew up with parents who loved Jesus my whole life. When I was in middle school, I decided to follow him. I spent the next 20 years of my life equally chasing Jesus and then running from him. I definitely was the kind of person that would keep Jesus on a shelf really close by until I felt like I needed a dose of hope, I needed rescuing, or a safe place to land. When my family came to Grand Parkway 5 years ago, I do feel like that was the moment of total surrender. I surrendered not only my marriage, we surrendered our lives, and I even surrendered in motherhood to chasing Jesus on my own, full force ahead. Ever since then, baptism has absolutely been stirring in me. I do feel like the Holy Spirit would come over and over again, prompting me about baptism. But the enemy did an incredibly good job and had incredibly powerful tactics of reminding me of every time I was disobedient, every poor decision I made, and was very instrumental in me putting off the call of baptism for obedience over and over again. Last year, my oldest daughter, Stella, started asking really amazing questions about faith and salvation. She asked a lot of questions about believing, becoming a believer, and being baptized. So we took her to the new believer class that Krista had put on for kids in the children's building. During that class, Krista did a beautiful job of explaining in really clear terms what baptism was, and my heart was again stirred toward being obedient and being baptized. Stella eventually came to her dad and I and said she wanted to be a believer, and we prayed with her. And it was the most beautiful moment of my life. Since then, she came to us and proclaimed that she would like to be baptized. We wanted to be really clear about what she was committing to, so we asked her, what does baptism mean? What is baptism represent? And in the most pure and innocent and beautiful way, she explained it. I think at that moment, I really understood that this entire time, I have made baptism about me. I have made it something that I felt so unworthy of, and it was so beautiful and so sacred, and I was so unworthy of that I continued to make that about me. What I really know is that I am a child of God, and I am his beloved, and it makes no sense, but he truly does delight in me. So thanks to my daughter and her questions and her prompting and her childlike faith, I am absolutely ready to, in obedience, be baptized. I believe Jesus Christ is God's son, and God raised him from the grave.